this girl really inspired me to do something, with my time with myself. And like I said, I felt like, okay, if I think I'm tough, and then, here's this little, student girl that has no equipment, had nothing, and, she was able to accomplish something like that. So, let's see what I'm made of. And that was kind of the inspiration and the story behind. So now I want to get to the thank you part, and also to for anyone who's really wanted to get into the something like that, like an Ironman race, and wants. I think I want to use the word properly. Wants to do it properly. I want to show like what kind of team you need, because honestly, like, don't want to name names, but there's even some, looks like some pros that are underestimate the value of the team and the team effort and what it really takes. And I'm actually really, really surprised. I have no idea how did they perform uh, on that level. If I think I had better team than they do. But that's another story. So first, want to thank my wife, Katya, for sticking with me in this endeavor and this adventure, and basically, carrying not only the bottles, but also like carrying the weight of all of this. And for the last like year and a half, every day listening about triathlon, and about bike, or about run, or about swim, or about shoes, or about nutrition. Probably something that she didn't want to hear, but she had to. There was like no escape from me. So it's really, really, nice that she stood by my side and helped me achieve what I wanted to achieve, and kind of put her life on hold. Yeah. Next, I want to thank my son Daniel. He's also, was present at every race. He kind of, grown into from Olympic distance into a full Ironman. And I think on the last race, I think he realized the significance and kind of the weight of full race, and what it takes in preparation, and kind of the discipline that it takes to achieve that, and come out with looks like a good time. And actually, my goal was also to inspire him, and get him involved, and get him motivated a little bit. And it's hard with modern day kids. um, Most of them, all they want to do is play Xbox, play Fortnite, or don't do anything at all. And they probably think that, oh, it's gonna fall from the sky, but it won't. So I want them to see that as well. uh, I want to thank also my mom for worrying about every race. Not She wasn't able to be present at every race, but she was able to be present at the most two most important races. Which was nice. One of them was actually on her birthday, which I think was kind of cool present. She didn't know it till the last minute, till the morning of the day off, that the present actually, not that just a trip to Atlantic City, but for her to witness me doing something cool. Then also want to thank my sister Olga and her husband, current now husband Alex, for coming back into my family. Our families, reunite after long absence due to many stupid reasons. But now we, back in each other's life. Um, Also nice to have. It's hard not to be, emotional talking about this, even though it's been a while since the everything passed, but I guess the wounds are still very fresh. Um, it's hard not to be emotional. It's very, very, um, I guess, important inside of me, and just stays there. Also, want to thank all the friends and family that cheered for me, that sent good wishes, and to follow along uh, my journey for all to all of this, and to hopefully many other crazy things that I'm gonna do in the next few years. Hopefully that inspire you guys to do something with your life. Maybe if it's just being more active, or living a healthier lifestyle, it's great. Kind of find also um, similar topics to talk about, but and not only about football or soccer, or about something that probably has no relevance to our life, but actually something about our lives, and something that will um, help us be healthier, grow, get new experiences, and stay together. That's also nice. So now I want to also thank all the let's call them strangers that I met them through these journeys, but then they're, at least to me, they're not strangers anymore, and want to go down the list of events that are going to the triathlon, basically swim, bike, run, and so on and so forth. So swim, number one. Obviously want to thank Adam Walker for introducing me to your technique. Actually, I told you we both have to thank same friend Nikita for pushing me to your Instagram page, basically telling me, dude, you have to check this guy out. He's different. Check him out. Check him out. I'm like, yeah. I'll check him out. What's so special? Guy swims. Why you want me to check out his page? So I'm not. I didn't only check out his page. I also went to Lincoln, UK. I had no idea where this place is. And we spent a week one-on-one of intense 4 or 5 hour sessions in a pool. Yeah, it was intense. Actually, it was intense more on my head than on my body. I was more of a, again, learning and changing myself than actually swimming. But I was like, let's do one more, one more length, one more length, one more length, one more length. And, Adam was relentless. But he knows what it takes, to get most out of the people. And, for whatever he achieved, that's, unimaginable. It's just, hard to comprehend. Um, Actually, was a funny story at the border when officer, she wasn't sure, like she didn't want to let me in this in the country. She's like, it doesn't make any sense. Why would somebody go from America to UK to learn how to swim? What, there's no coaches in America? Something's wrong, something's not right. I'm like, what do you mean something's not right? If I want to go to UK to learn how to swim, I can, then that's why I'm here. So it took me 10 minutes to explain to her who Adam is. And I said, hey, listen, actually, it's shameful on you that you don't know who this guy is. And I told her that, he was the first, Brit who swam the 7 toughest ocean swims. So, and actually took me showing a receipt for payment for the course, for the training week, for her to let me in. And so, again, thanks, Adam, for introducing me to your technique. We will see each other more soon. I know that for a fact, because the next year I know I'm only going to swim, and probably won't do anything else. That much on the big scale of triathlon things. So going down the list is my bike coach, Rob Manning from Tailwind Coaching. Also, if anyone needs a really, really good coach in tri-state area or even above, then check him out. Very, very good coach. Um, Same thing. We went from me maybe, riding 50 miles at all, from, I would say, comfortably completing the bike course at like 5:19, and not really pushing, like even somewhat holding myself back from pushing myself, because it still was on the back of my head, hey, you have to run a marathon, like it's a long day, just pace yourself. But I really want to thank him. He was, I want to say, he gets me. He was getting who I am, and he was able to, let's say, tailor the training and monitor, and we would basically talk every week and review and adjust the training, and I think I was definitely improving. At some point, my VO2 max before Ironman 70.3 Eagleman, my VO2 max was 67, which, like, the some domestic pros are like 70 or low 70s. So in the span of from November to June, I went from having 57 VO2 max to 67. So I think that was really good. So wanna again thank him. Check him out, Rob Manning at Tailwind Coaching. Run. This run, right? So I don't really, like, let's say, had a coach per se, or the only probably person I want to thank is Valerie from Valerie Hunt from Run RX. Also found her on Instagram and then went to her camp, and I kind of understood, I think, how where the problems were with my technique, not technique, with my form, and what to do to fix it. I didn't want to use any excuses, but I think didn't have enough time to fix it, because I knew that I still needed the mileage to complete it. So if I would probably spend all this time working on technique, maybe wouldn't complete it. I don't know. I mean, there's more, thought needed to be put in there and evaluate. But she's also very good. Check her out. Strength. Actually, also got into the strength too late. I think I was doing the wrong strength training before. I was training, muscles and not the joints. And when my friend Sergey came to visit me, he basically told me, hey, what the hell are you doing? What's going on with your joints? So I want to thank him a lot for, showing me all those exercises with resistant bands. He's kind of, the big book of knowledge in physical training. He's very good coach, and we actually made a video of him showing me how to do those exercises properly. So I want to thank him. I thanked him, but I still want to thank them again. So Sergey, thank you. It's very helpful, and will stay with me, so I can always go back and look at the videos, and actually that's kind of my goal, to make my joints more stronger, because actually that's what give in. The knees are they give in on the run. So for nutrition, big piece in nutrition, actually two-side nutrition supplements. I want to thank the local registered dietitian, Teresa Schenk, at Philly Dietitian. Also check her out. She kind of give me that jump into healthy eating, and kind of open my eyes on, hey, this what you should do. Pay attention. This what not to do. So I want to really thank her for that. Then supplements, big piece on Ironman is nutrition and supplements, and really good guys, really good place at Team 43 Lab in Boonton, New Jersey. Also check them out there on Instagram. We did good amount of testing, and they were able to make me a custom electrolyte supplements. So and they really worked. You know, really good quality. And I also check out. I also bought some of their other supplements that they had on their website. Not, let's say, exactly it was tailored for me, but still I knew that the quality is there. So I want to thank him as well. Then my physio, Boris Sonis, I want to thank him also for working with me basically every week. He's has best hands in the business. He's also local in Philly on Philmont Avenue, so you want to check him out as well. Uh, really owe him for a few times, that I was actually able to walk straight. So, really good guy. Really want to thank him as well. Then Bike Fit. For Bike Fit, that's also really a big piece in the bike section of the race, and that many people overlook or do it once, but they don't want to go back a second, third time, fourth time and get it right. And it takes that many times, and sometimes I don't know why. Maybe they don't feel they feel ashamed to go back. I don't know. But I worked with Brady Gibney at Cadence Cycling in Philadelphia. He's the owner of that place, and it took us few times with adjustments and me giving him feedback to find that comfortable position that you should. Again, it's something that is not saying counterintuitive, but that triathlon bike is not really comfortable. It's not made for comfort, it's made just for you to kind of sit there for 4 or 5 hours at the time, 6 hours sometimes. And he said it will never be comfortable, but it has to be enough comfortable to sustain for that long. So I want to thank him because, like I said, I think I had really comfortable bike. I just, it was kind of like a ride. So I want to thank him for that. Hopefully I didn't miss anybody. I think that's pretty much it. So again, for those who wants to get in, like, this is like bare minimum that you should have on your team, really. Probably, again, I was missing the overall coach, but because I knew there was other people involved that I liked, so I didn't really wanted to bring another person. Maybe for next time, if I really do a big crack at it, and like really not that I didn't do really, but like really and try to fulfill that dream and qualify for Kona. Maybe that will take even more people, or general coach and separate coaches. But that's the list that you should really have minimum on your team to achieve that feat, and to do it not to dismiss any people that do it in 17 or 17 and a half hours. But that was, honestly, that was painful to watch, that death march, or whatever they call it, Ironman shuffle, where people was just surviving. I mean, they're just not healthy. I mean, it's not healthy in the first place, but that's just not healthy. So just, guys, don't overlook. Don't spend $5,000 on the bike. Spend $3,000, but invest those $2,000 in services of these good people that will make this experience less painful. So I want to wrap it up. I know it's been a long video, but I want to get it off my chest. I want to really thank all those people that made it all possible. Again, thank you. Love you all. Thank you. Bye.